Girl, I should have got that painting. I so regret it. Probably leaning towards a zebra print rug, like a unique shaped rug in my closet. I have really lost belief in the good of humanity. And you guys know how I am about animal print. This has like a snake skin print. Oh, this is so pretty. But anywho, I want to share what I got from Southern Thrift Market. I didn't get a whole lot, but you know the fun is in the hunt. So I picked up 6 of these. I picked up all 6. They were not sold as a set though. This beautiful animal print, snake skin print scarf, y'all. This scarf is so pretty.
Where you been and where you hiding? I know you're lying. Don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire. Put it out with water. But now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you. But I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me.
Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sherane and I bring you fashion, beauty, and lifestyle video content. Welcome to a new vlog. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday morning. It is a little after 8 o'clock, and as you can probably tell, I am headed to the gym. I did not feel like getting up this morning, y'all. I don't know, I feel really hormonal this week, and I was in the mood to work out, but as I was putting my clothes on and just getting myself together, and after my morning walk with Legend, I just got in the mood, and the Alani may have something to do with it too, because I'm definitely very energized. So yeah, we are about to get a workout in. Today, I plan on doing upper body and cardio, or cardio and upper body, because I always do cardio first. This vlog is probably gonna cover most of today, maybe a little tomorrow, but definitely most of today. I'm starting to do more daily vlogs versus only weekly vlogs or weekend vlogs, just because I want to push more content out for you guys, and I feel like the best way to do that is to implement more daily vlogs. So some of the vlogs may be shorter. I get to focus on, you know, whatever I want to do that day and filming for you guys versus trying to juggle so many different things. And it also keeps me better organized and structured, because you guys know I also have a business. And so there are a few days during the week where I focus on my business, and then we'll have other days where I focus on you guys, on vlogging. So yeah, not to say that I won't do weekly vlogs or weekend vlogs. So on today's agenda, we are going to do some thrifting. I just don't know where we're going to thrift. So it is Wednesday. Y'all already know it is Southern Thrift Market Day. Most of Southern Thrift Market store is half off today, on every Wednesday. However, for some reason, I really want to go to Goodwill's and Fur Kids today. So we'll see how I feel, but we're definitely going to do some thrifting. I'm now focused on thrifting like home decor pieces. And thank you guys so much for all the love on my recent vlogs. But as you guys may have saw, I reorganized, decluttered my closet, one of my closets, you know, the main closet that I film in. And so now it's time to decorate, and I don't want to do too much when it comes to decorating. I want to, you know, add a rug, add an ottoman, maybe some artwork, and that's it. I also want to do a DIY project with the mirror and change the color of the frame. So a couple of fun projects. Also getting ready to start on my home office. I'm starting to get more vision as it relates to what I want to do. So yeah, I've been on Pinterest like crazy, and FYI, if you are not a minimalistic girly, okay, if you don't want the clean girl aesthetic, and you want something a little bit more eclectic or more towards being a maximalist, always type in maximalist in Pinterest after your search. So if you're looking for ideas for a home office or a closet decor, always type in maximalist. It opens up a new world on Pinterest. For the longest, I was going on Pinterest and I would just type in like home decor ideas or kitchen decor ideas, and it will be all minimalistic, mid-century modern, you know, type of look. And don't get me wrong, that's a really nice aesthetic. But for me, I like something a little bit more eclectic without going overboard. So maximalist Pinterest definitely has a lot going on, but they provide great inspiration for you to pull from. So I won't, you know, duplicate a room where that has so much going on, but I may take a few ideas, you know, when it comes to the mirror or the rug. I already started looking at pieces for my home office. I have some items in my Amazon cart. There are a few bigger pieces that I already own as well, but I don't have them put together, like some furniture pieces, because I did not know where I wanted to put them. So now I'm starting to get a better idea. But those are a few home decor projects that I have coming up. Remember when I went to Goodwill a few weeks ago and I saw that zebra painting and it screamed maximalism? Like, it screamed it. Remember when I was like, I like it, but I don't know where I would put it in my home? And remember when I mentioned how it looked like something Boz, you know, Bosoma St. John, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, would put in her home based on her home on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So now that I have a vision for my closet, my home office, and other places around my home, and I'm so in love with the zebra print right now, girl, I should have got that painting. I so regret it. And I know a few of you guys were willing to purchase the painting if I were to see it again. Girl, if I were to see that painting again, I'm getting it, because now that I have a better vision and idea for my home and how I want to decorate other rooms, it would work. It would work. First of all, I have zebra print rugs in my kitchen. They're gray and white, but they're zebra print. And I'm looking for an animal print, probably leaning towards a zebra print rug, like a unique shaped rug in my closet. Like, that painting would fit perfectly for the direction that I'm going when it comes to home decor. And I saw it at the Goodwill across the street from the gym that I'm at, so I'll most likely stop by, just peek my head in if I have time to see if it's still there. I don't know if it will still be there, honestly, but I'm gonna just peek my head in after leaving the gym. I am drinking the peach Alani today, and I actually really like it. I told y'all I love these. Anywho, let me go inside, get my workout on, and then I'll call y'all back. So it doesn't look like it's here anymore. Don't do what I did, guys. If you see something and you're drawn to it and you don't know why, get it. But they had it on the wall up there. It's no longer there. All right, so the painting is no longer there. That's okay. Hopefully I find something, you know, that I love at another Goodwill or another thrift store today. I did not browse this store just because I need to get home and get dressed, jump on this meeting. I may come back here because they've switched up this entire Goodwill, and it seems like the staff is putting out a lot today, I guess because of 4th of July holiday, but it's probably worth me coming back here today. So I may come back here later on.
You got me overthinking, yeah, where we could be. Needed some clarity. I'm in too deep now. Can't help but picture fantasies. Just you and me, like it's meant to be. Can't you see, baby? You got me overthinking. When you come closer to my body, a delicate touch of instinct.
All right, so it is later in the afternoon. It is probably almost 2 o'clock and we are now headed out. I'm excited. I feel like we haven't been thrifting in a minute. Between me leaving, going away, me focusing on my closet before that, like, I haven't really been thrifting as much. So excited. I think I'm gonna stick to Goodwills today. It is so hot outside. Some of my neighbors were at the pool and I was like, man, I told her, I was like, I wish I could jump in this pool right now, but we're not gonna do that. Hopefully on the 4th, Friday, which is the 4th of July, hopefully it's really hot and I'll be in the pool, in somebody's pool. If it's not my own, maybe my parents' pool. And I just have on a set from Old Navy. You guys are already familiar. I'll just insert a quick clip or photo. But yeah, just have on the red set with my New Balance 9060s, Amazon shades, Gucci super mini Marmont bag. Call it a day. It's too hot for real clothes, honestly. It is too hot. Too hot. And I told you guys, I'm gonna be in these sets all summer because I don't feel like I have on real clothes. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated, please. Whatever tumbler you have, keep it with you at all times. I see they let your boy off on 3 of the charges, or however many charges, the more serious charges. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Nothing surprises me. Nothing surprises me. Regardless of how you feel about it, nothing surprises me anymore. Nothing. I honestly lost interest in the casing, but talking about Diddy's trial, by the way. But yeah, I lost interest in the case. I just figured he was gonna get off, or most of the charges he was gonna get off. I just figured that, and I lost interest. And y'all know I love true crime, but it was boring me. Yeah, he's off, but you know one thing, he's gonna be the butt of everybody's joke for a very long time, because that's a prison in itself. But knowing who he is, like his whole marketing, because you know the man is he knows how to market. You know, he's probably already worked on a strategy to clear his name. I'm sure. There's just so much going on in the world. Like, we live in a real messed up society. Everything is just so messed up. I have really lost belief in the good of humanity. I just have. And so the only thing that we should focus on is what we can control and pray about the rest. That is it. That is it. Or you will drive yourself crazy. You will drive yourself crazy. And I think that's the reason why I'm so, I don't know, like I have an extreme focus on health, my health and wellness, my home organization. I just have a real sharpened focus on those things because that's within my control, where I can make my life better. Everything else, prayer, okay? Prayer, that's it. But if I can control the work that I do have within my own power, then I'm gonna try to do my best with every little thing, everything. There's always a project, you know what I mean? When you're working on yourself and when you focus on what you can control, there's always a project. Living your life and doing what makes you happy, despite what anybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, this world is a mess. Like, we really live in a messed up world. Nothing is fair, you know, there is no justice, nothing, you know. And that's why I believe heaven does exist, because I do believe that there's a special place in hell for a lot of people. But anywho, let me get off of that, because I don't want no tussling in the comments over anything I say that is controversial. But we are headed to Fur Kids and Goodwill first. We're going towards the Lawrenceville area. I know a lot of you, and I think YouTube's algorithm just kind of targets people that are local and in the area, because I've you know, connected with a lot of you ladies who live in the area or not too far. But I usually go up 124 and work my way down when it comes to Goodwills, if we make it to all of them, because there's quite a few. I peeked my head into the Goodwill across the street from the gym, and I did not spend a lot of time in there, but I want to, because based on my like quick browse, you know, quick scan of the store, I felt like they had a lot in there. I just felt like they had a lot. Fur Kids, to me, I like Fur Kids for their home stuff as well. Like, they usually have a lot of dishware, especially. The thrift store is pretty small. There's actually a small thrift store on the other side of that plaza. I don't know if it's going to be open now. They have a whole separate building. I think it's like a warehouse, or like a small warehouse attached with a bunch of furniture. When I went there last time, there was so much nice furniture for sale, guys. So much. So if they are open, we may pass through. We may slide on through to see what they have. I do know what desk I want for my home office. It's gonna be one of the desks that you are probably familiar with if you follow any, you know, influencer that focuses on home decor. You're probably familiar with the desk. The thing is, and I can't say this throughout my entire home because my dining room furniture, like that whole set, is kind of, you know, on the maximalist side, kind of eclectic, but it's neutral when it comes to the color. But when it comes to my home office, certain furniture pieces I don't want to be too much, you know, because I don't want it to be like a bright color. I think the color that I am going to continue to thread throughout my home is green. You guys know that's one of my accent colors. Green is one of my favorite colors, green and blue. But I definitely think I'm gonna thread green throughout the other rooms as well. And so I do have that chair in there already. And then there's an office chair that I think I'm gonna do green, that I think I'm gonna get in green as well. So we can kind of have a pop of color, you know, amongst the neutrals. The desk will be most likely be on the white or off-white side because I want it to match my shelves. I ordered these shelves so long ago from Amazon and never put them up because I didn't know exactly where I wanted them. But when I looked at they're still in the box. Like I haven't even opened the box. When I looked at the order, I saw that they had like black accents. So that definitely falls in line with my home decor anyway. So I'm glad to have that. I think I'm gonna order one more shelving unit because I ordered one that was smaller than the other, but for my home office I want them to be the same height so that, you know, it goes together, it looks a little bit better. I'm trying to think if I want to put a TV in my home office or if I just want to do a mobile monitor. I'm really thinking about just doing a mobile monitor, but anyway, we'll get there. We need to finish this closet first. But yeah, I will most likely see you ladies at Fur Kids and Goodwill, and then I'll go back. I feel like this matches the set that I got from Southern Thrift Market. It's slightly different. The same cup that I used today for lunch. This is $4.99. I don't know what I would use this for though. I guess tea. You know, regular tea. This is pretty. I'm gonna think about it as I walk through the store. All right, I think we're about to switch to my camera when filming in the car because my phone is out of storage space. I'm just trying to prop y'all up. Bear with me. Big shout out to Bettina. I just ran into one of our girls at Goodwill. She was leaving and I was going in. Bettina, you got everything, girl, because I didn't see anything. Bettina had some bags, a full bag. Now I want to know what you got. But no, I love meeting you guys when I'm out and about. I feel like we already know each other, even though I don't know, you know, even though we don't know each other, I always feel so warm. The energy is always so good when I see you guys out thrifting. And remember, I just said that I feel like YouTube targets content in your area, and I always see you guys out and about thrifting, and I love it. I love seeing it. But yes, so nice meeting you, Bettina. So nice meeting you. But yeah, I didn't really see much at Goodwill, but I also I'm also not looking for a lot of clothes, you know what I mean? Like I did go through the aisles, some of them, to see if anything just stuck out to me, but I'm really looking for homeware, home decor. So I think we're gonna try one, maybe two more Goodwills, and if we don't find anything, we're going to Southern Thrift Market. I think Southern Thrift Market closes at 8 o'clock if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, if we don't see anything there, we'll go to Southern Thrift Market because I'm sure they have their sale going. It is quite a few people out thrifting. for, you know, midweek, but there are a lot of sales going on right now because of the 4th. All right, so I wanted to hop on because I changed my mind. We're gonna go to some thrift market. I don't know, like while I was driving on my way to Goodwill, I was like, I might as well go to Southern Thrift Market because I'm in my area, so I can really come to Goodwill anytime. Don't get me wrong, Southern Thrift Market is not that far, but it's a little out of the way. So we're gonna go there, especially because it is 50% off. It is kind of later in the afternoon than I like to go, but listen, we're all not trying to thrift the same thing, and they're constantly putting things out. So we're gonna head to Southern Thrift Market, and hopefully I luck up on some really cute items. And I guess this will be an opportunity for me to focus on their home decor, because like I mentioned, I don't really focus on their home decor. More, it's usually like their dishware, things that I can easily hold with my hand. But I'm not sure if you guys know this, Southern Thrift Market has 2 levels. I typically shop the first level. The second level, I'm not sure if it is part of, is it a part of the same store? There's a different sign for the bottom level, so I'm not sure if it is a part of the same store or if another retailer leased, you know, a thrift consignment shop, whatever the case is. I don't know if it's the same, but anyway, on that level they do have more home items as well, and I usually don't frequent that level often because I feel like the top level is so is so big that sometimes it's hard to get through the entire store. But we're gonna go to Southern Thrift Market, see what they have. It's so funny how I look up and see things when I'm not necessarily I don't know, I didn't have this in mind to find scarves today, but I'm seeing some nice ones. Look at this. It has like a tiger print of some sort, and it's like a peach color and gray, and it is half off. And you guys know how I am about animal print. This has like a snake skin print. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, this is pretty. It is half off. They have some nerve to have the original price be $8.95. Are they sick? But this is half off. This is a beautiful color too. I love this color. Look at this doggy jacket. I actually have one similar in this color for Legend, and I don't think this will fit my sister's dog, but I'm gonna like bring it. I mean, I'm gonna put it in my cart and see if she wants it, or my cousin, or my god sister. Somebody will want this for their dog. And this is half off, so it will be like a $2. I love this color. It's like a navy blue, almost midnight blue. It's like a deep navy blue, but it is half off, so it'll be about $8-9. And it's a vase. I like to be able to look all the way in there, but you could put a few stems in it. I don't know. I like to be able to look all the way in there though, just because you just don't know. You guys, look at how cute these are. I feel like it's for the set. Is this for the set? And it's half off, but I feel like it's the set. I hope it's the set. But it is the color that will go so well in my kitchen. I love these. You could bake like cornbread with chili, make little cute desserts. This is so cute. I even like this green one, which is a little bigger. I need to see if this is for the set, because does that say $6.95 each? That's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. Let me open it up. I'll call y'all right back. So I'm not going to go through and open up all of them, but it looks new. Like it was hardly used. Yeah, I'm gonna get these. They're just too cute and I love the color. And they fit the color of my, you know, some of my dishware. You guys know I'm a blue and green girl. I wish these footstools were a little taller because I need two. One for my master and one for my closet that we just did over. But they need to be taller. Like this gives me nothing. All right, so I'm back home, you guys. It is so hot. Like that heat is disrespectful right now. But I guess it's not raining, so you can't have everything. And I think it's supposed to be even warmer later on in the week on 4th of July. So hopefully it doesn't rain. It doesn't say it's gonna rain. Hopefully it's clear, okay? Because I gotta be in somebody's pool on the 4th. All right, we're gonna be in someone's pool. Anywho, I did not do my normal car debrief chit chat with you after leaving the thrift store because girl, I got so hungry. I was okay while thrifting, but as soon as I left out of that store, hunger hit me like a ton of bricks. I didn't have any energy to speak. So I went to Chick-fil-A, got some chicken strips as well as a salad because I don't plan on cooking tonight. But anywho, I want to share what I got from Southern Thrift Market. I didn't get a whole lot, but you know, the fun is in the hunt, so it happens. And as you guys saw previously, I went to Fur Kids, I went to Goodwill, and then last minute decided to go to Southern Thrift Market, which was my original plan. The first thing I'm gonna show you that I thrifted is actually not for me or Legend, my puppy or dog. I got it for my god sister's dog because it will fit him. Legend actually has something very similar. It is this coat here. It's like a green puffy coat for the winter time, and she has two dogs. One of them, you know, is smaller, so I feel like this will fit him, but Legend has something very, very close, so it didn't make sense for me to keep it for Legend. But this was $4 originally, and it was half off, so I got it for $2. So I figured, let me just get it. And I so happened to be on the phone with her, you know, while I was in the store, and so she wanted it. But yeah, this is what the label is. Not sure what that says, but yeah, it's a small, it's for a small dog. But yeah, Legend has something very similar. I don't know if you guys remember the vlog where I showed you his, like some of his clothes that I ordered, and I ordered one. I think I ordered him a similar coat from Amazon. So yeah, hopefully it still fits him by the winter time. So I also picked up some dishware. You guys know, one of my favorite departments at Southern Thrift Market is their cookware, dishware, kitchen, you know, kitchen stuff. I have been seeing these at the thrift store for a while, and I've been wanting to just pull the trigger and get it, but I don't know, I just did not find the right one. Well, I so happened to find these and they were half off. It is this, what do you call these? I guess you would call them like a bowl, a saucer. I don't know. I believe they can go in the oven, but they're like those mini dishes. It's navy blue. And I only looked into one of them, and they were like, and it looked damn near brand new, like it wasn't even used. So this is the inside. But I love the color. Hold on, let me show it to you without this tape. So I picked up 6 of these. I picked up all 6. They were not sold as a set though, so Southern Thrift Market, no, they're wrong for that, because when they sell like glassware, they usually sell them in a set. This, however, was sold separately, so I did pay like $3 for each, but I felt like it was worth it because I wanted the full set. So anyway, I got these little dishes here, navy blue. If you're not new here, you know that I always thrift either green, like tinted glassware, or blue tinted glassware. The only accent colors other than matte black in my home, in my dishes, in my kitchen, is green and blue. So when I see, you know, dishware in these colors, I usually grab them if I love them. And I love this navy blue color. It is so pretty, so pretty. So yeah, I picked up 6 of these and they were about $3 each. So didn't think that was too bad. However, I wished they were like, I would have loved for them to be like $7 for all of them, for all 6. A lot of the dishware at Southern Thrift Market, I feel like is brand new. People have probably, you know, purchased certain cookware or dishware and never used it, and they end up donating them. So yeah, there's not like no imperfections on any of these, and this is how they tape it up to make sure the top stays on. So you may be asking me, Sherane, what are you gonna cook in these mini, in this mini baking dish? I've seen people do cornbread and chili, you know, like little personal pans of cornbread and chili in the fall or winter. Or you could do something cold, like you could put ice cream, gelato, whatever in here as well. But I love how personalized it is and how mini it is. It's so cute. So I had to get all 6 of them. I had to. I feel like if I have family over during the holidays, you know, you could put little personal, I don't know, little personal cookie. I don't know. Cookie and ice cream. Girl, I don't know, it's cute. It's cute. I need to figure out where I'm gonna store them. I do have some space in my kitchen, but I wanna keep the top with the actual dish. So yeah, all 6 look good, no imperfections. So I'm glad that I purchased it. Like I mentioned, I see it all the time. I see these all the time. I believe the last one that I saw was at Fur Kids, but it was just a simple like white one. I'm trying to usher out all the simple off-white and white dishes out of my kitchen. When I first moved into my home, I went to like Dollar Tree and you know those places, and just got a bunch of dishes because I needed it without thinking about any color scheme or pop of color. But because my cabinets are so white and my walls are very neutral gray light color, I haven't painted any accent walls. I do like to place my accent colors, you know, in things like dishes or pillows and things of that nature. So I am trying to transition all of my off-white and white dishes out and bring in some color through my dishes for my kitchen. So I also picked up 2 scarves. I think I mentioned this in my most recent video, how I've just been loving headscarves in the summertime, especially with this curly hair in. So I picked up this beautiful, y'all know how I feel about this print. Oh my goodness. This beautiful animal print, snake skin print scarf, y'all. This scarf is so pretty. It's so lightweight. It feels so soft. It feels so good. Let me see if it has a label on it. Chico. I think I've seen, you know, I'm familiar with this brand. They usually have like blazers, I think, and dresses, but yeah. Picked this up and it was for, oh wait, is this the, it's a beautiful, I hope you can see the color. It's a beautiful, like neutral, just mixture of different browns and off-white. I absolutely love this headscarf. Love it. So it was originally, girl, Southern Thrift Market really has the audacity sometimes. They priced the original price at $8.95. Are they crazy? Like, I got it half off, by the way, so I did not pay that. But still, if you go to Value Village or Goodwill, their scarves are like $3, you know, without being discounted. Southern Thrift Market has some nerve. And I just noticed that they put, I don't know if they had like donation big bins out before. If they did, I never noticed it, but I noticed they had so many. There's no way that I'm donating to Southern Thrift Market with the way they price. They price like these pieces aren't being donated to them. They price like they are purchasing things wholesale. I mean, they have the audacity. This is why I only go on Wednesdays, because of the audacity. But anyway, I paid like $4 or $5 for this scarf and I really, really, really loved it. Like, I love this print. Y'all know how I feel about animal print right now. And it's pretty long. I feel like it's, you know, it's a really good length, but this goes so well in my hair. So I'm gonna throw these in the wash today because I may just wear it for 4th of July, like in my hair. And the last piece that I got from Southern Thrift Market is also a scarf, animal print. It is a tiger print. Now, what drew me to this scarf was the colors. It's kind of like a light pink peachish with a gray color. I just think it's so pretty. Now, it is thicker and much bigger than the scarf that I just showed you. So I feel like this can be worn around your neck or shoulder in the fall or winter. This is definitely too big for a headscarf, but I thought this was really, really pretty. And depending on how you feel, you could possibly wear this as a cover up too, just like as a skirt cover up, because it is pretty big. Yeah, it's pretty big and long, but I just love, girl, I don't know what is up with me in animal print, but I have just been like animal print everything. And it's not something that I'm purposely looking for. It's just what I'm drawn to. So anyway, got this, love the color, love the tiger print. This was for, how much was this? Oh, and the label says all dazzed up. So I'm not familiar with this brand, but it was originally $6.99 and I got it half off. So about $3-4. But that's all I got, y'all. That is all I picked up from Southern Thrift Market. But the fun is in the hunt. Sometimes it's just about digging, you know, for treasure. And so I love hunting. I love thrifting. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, I want to do more daily vlogs. I want to push more content out. And it's just easier for me to push content out when I'm dedicating, you know, a full day to filming. Don't get me wrong, we'll still do our weekly vlogs, our weekend vlogs, depending on what I got going on. But I definitely want to include more daily vlogs, so they may not be as long, but you're gonna get the content. So Legend is trying to take my scarf. Who want a dog? So tomorrow, Mr. Legend here has a grooming appointment because he looks a mess. So he'll be getting groomed tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing much filming tomorrow. I don't have any other plans outside of work. So yeah, that completes this vlog. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you are new here and you enjoy the content, I hope you will subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you are on other social media platforms, feel free to follow me at Sherane_H. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you ladies down in the comments and in the next video.